Hello and welcome. Right then, we're going to get stuck in straight away. Let's get cracking. To be more than adequate with it really, so now then let's grab a couple and stick them in. Ooh, that's a little bit close. Yeah, we all know you can use pallet forks really. It will do a bit of damage, but then let's be honest, we're about to rip these to shreds, so I'm not really that worried about putting holes in the bales. And if people were like worried about realism, because to be honest, I would say that no farmer's going to really worry about hitting a bale is about to shred, really. This is true. I don't think any farmer will really worry about that. Yeah, let's put a couple in. Now then. Yeah, I've never used this. Oh, okay. Don't know which side it goes. I mean, it looks to me like this side, but it's not. I'm not sure. Nope, we need that open. I don't know what I'm doing. What is that? Ah, picks the bale up off the floor. Very nice. Well, I didn't know that. Well, there you go. There you go. Ooh, brilliant. Cool. I'm not so sure. That doesn't seem to be doing anything to me. That seems to be just piling a load of straw on the outside. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be doing anything apart from putting a pile of straw on the outside. Yeah, that's not really doing what it's supposed to do. So do you know? Right, so we've just wasted 30 odd grand when that's done absolutely nothing. That is a bit of a blow. Yeah, this is the thing I don't really want to be doing. That's chucking in a bale and then it getting stuck in there. So do you know something? We're going to save the game now. Because I can at least get that out from... Oh, you got auto save on. Well, I'm prepared to lose one bale, but I don't think this will do anything at all. It's just base game. No! It won't. It's true. Now then, that is a point. Can I get that back? Here's a telehandler after all said and done. Brilliant. Okay. That'll do nicely. So, we've gone right the way along the front edge, we've gone right the way on that side, and we didn't do any good. If we drop some... I'll look on YouTube to see if anyone's put this about the Vermeer. I'm sure... Not the Vermeer, sorry, not the Vermeer. I mean the Horman. I'm sure people have done videos about it, so Let's just grab some loose off the floor and just tip it in and see what happens. Because at least it'll be going inside the enclosure, which when you blow it, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. So unless we do it this side, I can't really see that that does any difference, but it does. If you were going to tip in stuff, so what we're going to do is we are going to try to grab that on this side, because we've not tried blowing that this side either, so I'd sooner try. I can't remember if this actually links to this. It does. Right, okay then, so let's grab that. Drop that here. Let's grab some loose straw here. Last thing we do of the day. If we can discover this, that would be fantastic. It really would. Ooh. That was a little bit close. Yeah, so let's try this on the one side. We've blown it all the way down there. We've blown it all the way down here, and it would not go through. Now, I know, obviously, from FS19, didn't use the blower very often, because often I used ones where you could drop bales in, but I did use it often enough to know that that was all you ever had to do. So, and the other thing is, it's got to be this side, in which case, us tipping this in is exactly the same as the... Okay then. Do we tip it in here? I'm going to go in on the possible actions. We know we can't get through the door. We're too big. So do we tip it in here where the food goes? It appears we do. So you mean we've... we bought a blower for no reason. Do we keep the blower in case we need straw for cows? Oh, we really... Oh, we've saved it as well. Yeah, we're gonna sell that. I know we're gonna lose money, but there's just no point in having something that we're not gonna... I know. Yeah, we just got to tip it here all that time. Now then, does it accept bales? That is the question I'm going to ask. I would imagine not, but things do change for what you're always worth having one go. Now, can we fill this with straw? We can. Okay, well, we're going to do that for now. So I can't imagine them... yeah, we're going to do this, one more shovel of this, so that we've at least filled it, and then we're going to grab a bale, but I don't think the bale is going to literally play ball at all. I really don't, but we're going to have a go. That has really made my day, actually, that it's that easy. Loose straw in there. Ah. It's a bit temperamental. So then it's just about here. Wow. Right. Fail, but I'm almost 100% sure that this is not going to work, but I like to try this, and also like to show people on camera whether something's possible or it's not. You never know. It's always worth trying something out at least once. Then at least you know. Last thing, and then that's it. Yeah. Oh no, it's not. The newer pit. there you go. Wow, fantastic. Well, that has made my day as well, even more. We can just literally stick bales there. That's amazing, because I'm quite sure earlier on that was not the case. Right, let's grab these couple of bales then and get them in. And we're going to stick the newer pit in. That's where we're going to leave it. Yeah, but at least we've got the straw in as well. Can we get to shore? Have a go. We could have done, I think, if we'd have actually got it right and square, but you know, I think I'd sooner just take a little bit more time and drop the 2 in. Be careful we don't take out that. So it can take about, looking at 30-35 tons. So that's not bad, 7 bales. Should we go through till tomorrow morning? Have we got any work to do? Are we planting anything? No, I think we were okay for wheat, truthfully. If we go through, at least tomorrow morning is the last cut of the year. We've got the baling to do as well, the straw baling, but we can do that over. Yeah, if we get the last cut done, I think what we'll do after that, before we go through the winter, is we'll grab the straw and make bales with that. Might try that bale thing if we've got enough money, because we're going to have one last bit of money, and also we've got the seeds that it's going to bring in quite a lot. Should do. Fantastic. Right then, so where are we sticking the manure pit? I think we said over here. So we need to save the game, because if this doesn't work, I need to reload it. That's all I'm going to say. So let's grab the manure pit. I think it was said by the tree. Silos, I think was it. And it is that one there. Sure it was that was about the only place we could do it, and I think we've got too much in the way. It's not going to block our route. Let's just grab this lot out. Not sure if I can grab this with this. I think it's a cup. It is. Right, okay. Let's shift this out of the way and grab a tractor. Get this all. Be careful. Yeah, when you think about it, we've got the lorry and everything. We really aren't doing badly. Right, let's try and cook that up and push it back a little. And then this really is the very last thing we're doing. Well, we're going to sleep through. I'd like to. I think that'll do. And we got a feed there as well, so it's right. Will that say connected to? That's the all-important thing. Oh, does it say that? I don't think it does in the base game. Oh, I can't. I was going to say I'll give myself the money back, but I'm not sure. I think it just either does or doesn't feel in the base game. I remember when I moved it in during the test. It didn't say connected to, did it? I think there's a mod that does that. Does it? Oh, I'm not sure. We're going to sleep through till tomorrow morning, and we're going to see if it fills with any manure, because it should do. And we are in August, so we need to be going to 9 o'clock. Yeah, so we could have done canola, I suppose. We could have done a cash crop because I don't think we're going to need any food, anything at all this particular year. So I think we ought to be doing cash crops. Right, so they're going to be ready next month. Let's see the cut. What is on sale? 12 meter, another Arcusan square mixer. That's very good value if you'd got a square baler. We don't need that either. So, do you know? Well, I think we're good. Let's have a look at the animals and see how we're doing this morning. Yeah, straw 14 tons now then. Did we get any manure? Is it in the right place? It is. Fantastic. We're in business. 3.5 tons of manure. Straw's going down quite slowly. How much slurry? 15 tons, so that's going to help us enormously. And that's what I'm saying, the pigs are all right. How are they doing for puberty? 33% and 50% reproduction. So over the winter we're going to have another set of those, and then the others, I would say, are going to be proper adults. So yeah, we're going to be in the good standing good stead to get this bit of stuff up. So we'll do the last cuts this coming session, get that baling done, and then we'll go through to October. We shall harvest our sunflowers. So let's just have a quick look, take stock on camera of everything we have actually got. So we've got 87 tons of wheat. I would imagine our seeds are full now. I would imagine we've got 100 tons of seeds, 14 tons of that, 131. I can't see us needing. I don't think we're going to need anywhere near as much as wheat as that either. Seeds is not shown because it's in storage. 14 tons of straw. We've got lots more straw. So how much seeds have we got in the production shed? 94 tons. Yeah, that's going to be completely filled by the time we do that. And we're going to need to change it. How much manure have we got now? Two tons. That probably would see that out. And then we want to be switching to digestate. And how much digestate have we got in the BGA? Oh no, actually we should have none. It should be coming straight through. Yeah, it's distributing. 30 tons of silage still. As we know, it's a very, very slow process. That should be full now. Indeed it is. And we've been threatening it. I know I said it was my last job, but you know, yeah, while I remember, let's just get this done. Because I think it's a little bit overdue. I'm sure you'd all agree. And then we really are going. So we are doing well. Yeah, 94 tons. We'll have a quick look before I go, though, on what is the best month to sell seeds. If the game, well, we know it'll let us sell it. It's if it'll let us sell it profitably, because we all know that seeds really are worth quite a lot. So then if we sold our seeds, in fact, yeah, this should be the best. Oh no, it's saying 61 grand. So actually that is quite bad. It is really. It's definitely worth more than that. Yeah, that is quite awful, really. It should be 90 at least. Well, even at shop prices of 900 per ton, we should really be on 90 something. That's 61,000 in January. So yeah, that is quite poor. So I'm not sure whether we stick at a proper sell point. Yeah, Marty or Kevin suggested that they thought a sell point. But I would like to hear if anybody else has got any, doesn't want that to happen. Yeah, it's more about not upsetting people that think, no, just stick to your guns and do your, like what you said. I'm quite happy to do that. Right, anyway, enough waffling from me. It's been a long session. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope that you were going to stick with me on this. It is, I'm really thoroughly enjoying it. I really am. I've got to be totally truthful. It's fantastic. It really is. And I'm linking this together, so I'm not going to say hello because I've already had said hello. This is going to be, well, I thought it was going to be a small session, and then I realised it's the last cut of the year. So yes, I've got this one last bale. We did get paid typically off camera, because obviously when you start any bales where you come in and the bales doing that thing, it actually pays you. We had them at the biogas plant last time, and obviously what it actually does when you come back in the game is it pays you for the full amount. So yeah, I had a bit of very small, I might add, payment for that. So we're just going to drop this one off, sell this one directly, because it's abating now that we've done all of our bales. Last set we're going to keep, I think 2 sets, as I said earlier. With the of our bales, they will be ready on November. Well, it would be November afternoon, because we've not finished yet. We've got to do the last cut. Not sure. I think what I'm going to do this time, because the actual mowing has absolutely no bearing whatsoever. The bales do. I'm not sure I'm going to do the all-in-one. What I would like to do, and this isn't really for my benefit, it really is, I'd like to put the bale mod in, but then it feels a little bit like, and it's not because I can't manage without it. We can do that thing where you go here, but that's reliant on session. Really is. I've done no bales, obviously. Done 722 bales in total. That is quite amazing. But yeah, I'm wondering whether I just I'll do the headlands on both off camera. I don't know. I don't see that it has any bearing whatsoever on this. Have I repaired these yet? Didn't we do this? I think I did. I know I've done. Yeah, I did. I remember. I do. So I know that I was talking about. I remember the session a few sessions ago now where I said, "Oh yeah, and we bought the bale up this time." Yeah, we did. We did do it all. So then, has it reset this as well? I had something. It's still on swath dropping. One of the bits of kit with swath dropping, it was the crone that we bought on. No, I didn't reset it. No, I didn't. Thinking about it, it may be that. Resetting does actually reset the swath dropping, but I haven't done that on the white farm, and yet I did on camera showed that I was got it on swath dropping. When I got it to the farm to actually use it for the first time, it was not on swath dropping. So I suppose it's easy. It's another thing, isn't it? I've often blamed the game for things where sometimes it's just those key configs where you actually press couple of your buttons, so it could just as easily be me, really. Yeah, and I think I'm extending the field every time I do this a little bit, because I just keep seeing the grass where I went to last time, and then I think where the edge, the normal grass is, I think that is the original, so we've sort of extended this almost by another, which is why we're getting a few more bales each time. Of course it's nice. I mean, we can't really go much further than this, really, when you look at it. Field is the field. But I thought if I do the headlands on the first field now, no, I think we'll do it. I'll just I'm going to just grin and bear it. I'm trying to think. We've got half an hour of me with the pigs, where we discovered that the bales can be dropped in, which was a very nice surprise to me, because there used to be not a lot where you could do that in the base game, I would believe. But I mean, I might be talking nonsense, and it might have always been a possibility with the Horman that you could actually do that. But yeah, you can drop the bales in the Horman, which is quite interesting. It really is. Quite pleased with the pigs. Yeah, I mean, now the enhanced animal mod is gone. The straw is going down nicely. The food is going down nicely. It does make me wonder when I think to Riverside and all the rest of it. Did I get used to it? It has behaved worse though. That's one thing I will say, because there's no way we were producing that level of milk on Riverside. We weren't. On camera, I was racking my brains thinking we never produced anywhere near 200 tons of milk at Riverside, and we didn't. No, it really was nothing like that. So that's got worse, definitely. Whatever's happened, we're going to do with 2 headlands, and I'm going to set the mower going on this field, and then I'm going to grab the bale, and we're going to get the baling done. I'm trying to think what I've learnt about the workers. It is a bit random, although they are okay there is still a random element to which way they decide to go. And I remember Mr. Sealy P saying that years ago, because obviously he plays on PlayStation, and he always said that you can't really know. You could put them right at the edge of the field, and they really should choose to go in the field, and actually they just say, no, that's it, I'm finished. And you think, what? You've not done inside the field? No, that's because they chose to go outside the field. Yeah, and that is it. You can't make them do that decision. Is basically their programming can't be terribly good, or else they would be told by the programming to actually always go inside the field and not outside the field, and they're obviously not stuck to that. Now, obviously, Courseplay does that. The Giants have never, really. No, they haven't. I mean, let's face it. If the Courseplay team can do it, a company that makes this fantastic game could quite easily do the Courseplay element itself for everybody and make it part of the actual game. Really, they could. There's no sort of denying this fact that it's a possibility, and obviously Giants have chosen not to do that, and Courseplay team have done that, but obviously that means because it's an external script-based mod, which is a shame, because obviously people always go on about these things. Well, Giants could do it themselves. If the Courseplay team could do it, then I'm quite sure the Courseplay team would probably share knowledge, really, if it push came to shove. I can't say that for certain, but there are a lot of good sort of things. I mean, I don't know, if money was made, then obviously that'd be a different matter, but if it was a labour of love, I'm quite sure Courseplay, like many sort of, well, it's a bit like Seasons, and that was obviously all tipped to Giants in the end. Obviously, I'm quite sure he's a paid member of the Giants team now. Yeah, Seasons, and that was taken as part of the game. So fantastic! Ooh, that looks like it's actually doing exactly what I want it to do. Yeah, so I'm not sure whether this will just start this, and then I'm going to what are we going to take? No, we did the John Deere last time. That did everything. We're going to grab the vents. Yeah, I've got them all lined up like little soldiers. We've done a lot of repairing, and boy, has it cost us a lot of money. Really, I am not. That is monstrous. We've got the bale. Actually, that is a point. Will they not last till about November? And then the set that's ready in November, won't that last until the first cut next year? I think it will. It is so slow. It really, I just don't think. I've got this ready to grab the slurry. Oh, it has got. I thought that. In the session, I thought, I'm not hitting those trees. I'm not that bad. But look, that's me nudging those, and I wasn't nudging them. I'm well to the right, and I'm hitting those. So there's hidden collisions on them. Yeah, they're not quite right. Sorry to draw whichever mother's attention to the fact that it's not quite done properly. But and I'm not. I don't mean it nasty. I can live with it. Although I did get rid of one of the Liebherr telehandler because it forever drove me crazy with bashing into things for that very reason, because it really did drive me crazy. So yeah, so it is important in a way. I can live with it with a header. Telehandler not so much. Yeah, and in fact, what's that tractor? Really reasonable tractor that I do love, but it's also got, I think it's because it's got tanks, and the tanks are always there even when they're not there. So you're always bashing into trees because your real profile is bigger than the one you can see, and obviously your eyes are going for how big you are, how you can see, and then you're crashing into a tree that's a foot to the left and the right of you. Yeah, so I find that quite difficult and disconcerting. So in some ways, I am willing to throw things away if they have got that bad a thing, because it's just it throws you a bit of a wobbler as a human. So. Right, anyway, yeah, I'm gonna time lapse this. Are we going to do the usual? But I am going to do it. Yeah, chain of evidence. I did say this. I almost didn't show the bunker silo on Neverland because it was such a monster. But I mean, I got up to 4.5 million. Oh, baler is on the field over there. Yes, it is. That's true. Straw. Yes. Typical. Why is it Murphy's Law that you remember when you've got to the other end, not when you're on your way to that end? Always when it's too late. Do you realise that it's when it's a long way? Never as you set out. I was talking to a friend at work about this very, very thing, Murphy's Law. How, why is it you go on holiday and you have that, you drive 7 hours down to Devon, or 8 or 9 hours down to Cornwall, and you have that horrible moment where you think, oh, I didn't shut the bedroom window. Why did you wait till you got there? Why did it take you to get to the other end? Why didn't you, even an hour in, get that thought that would have saved you, and you'd have thought, oh, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to do that? Whereas you're going to have to phone a friend or a family sort of member to go and sort that, because you're not going to drive all the way back from Devon or Cornwall just to go and shut a window, even though it's important. Right, let's get this done. Yeah, I do. It is true. I've also said the same on one of the other Let's Plays. In fact, Neverland. We've got a humongous amount of straw on the field like this, and it's. In fact, we are on February morning on that particular Let's Play. And even I turned around and said, like I did on this session, that sometimes in life, really, it's one field with massive windrows of straw. Well, we've got to get that straw. But the thing is, it's February, so we're only going to be able to get off what we can get off that field at that point. We're not going to be able to fill that silo up any bigger than it actually is. And there's only so much room on a farm for silos, bunker silos, and things like that. So bottom line is, it's tough. I'm going to have to crack on with the normal sowing and planting, because it's far more important than even earning a lot of money. Although that is important to a farmer with lots of fields, it's far more important to actually continue with the normal day-to-day work that you've got to get done. Yeah, like us today with doing this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've forgotten to do a cut on farms before now, and I've realised, oh, I missed the last cut, or I missed the middle cut, and it's now too late. I've got to do the last cut. That's down to you as a human, and I'm quite sure farmers, as busy as they are, can drop the ball occasionally and forget something like that. Of course, if you've got a farm manager and you've got workers, it's really the farm. Well, I would imagine there are good and bad farm managers too, if I'm honest. Some that do drop the ball and some that really don't. So yeah, it is one of those things. Yeah, I'm intrigued now how this handles this. I think it actually, yeah, it just changes it and converts it to grass. I don't mind that. Now, before it actually destroyed it, it sort of like got rid of it and started it from scratch in FS22. Now this seems a little bit small. Oh no, of course it is. Yeah, this is the automatic drop. I actually know the button now. I'm learning. I am learning. Yeah, get ready to stop as well. I am getting back into the swing of this stopping malarkey. Yeah, just getting it to 100% and then reversing slightly, because you never quite do it right. Oh, now then, that is a point. We really don't want to be dropping this. In fact, this has worked quite well. We're going to drop this the first day, well past where the mower has actually been. Now, it's a sheer fluke, but that would be the perfect way to do it. Yeah, this grass window is a little bit thin, because obviously this is not the real fertilised grass. This is does go to show the difference between what fertilising does and standard grass. Although it is true, I did say this on Ballyspring, although I've not posted that particular Let's Play yet, or that. I think I've done 7 sessions on Ballyspring, which I've just not had a moment to actually post it, because I was a little bit unsure as to where I'm going to squeeze it in. Because once you sort of commit to doing something, you've really got to carry on. You have, and I'm just not sure that I could squeeze Ballyspring in. And it is a beautiful map. I'm very impressed with it. Although I did slate it a little bit. I slated the. Well, I told that I have. I've got to be honest. I'm not sure if it was that did it. I actually tore the farmyard to pieces. I mean, literally, I decimated it and I rebuilt it. Yeah, and did it to my liking. And I actually do prefer mine to the existing one that actually started. So yeah, you sometimes got to put your money where your mouth is, really. And I did. Yeah, I didn't like the gate as well that you had to pull in, because the shed was in the way. So tore that off, and I've put another shed. Put one of the long. It's one of the. Is it the Rawley Christie? Yeah, it is. It's one of the Rawley Christie long, very long sheds. Very, very good. So I do love it. Right, I think we're gonna crack on with baling up this end, but I'm gonna have to go on a time lapse, so this is gonna be a monster session, and it is only for that. If you need to squeeze in lots and lots of work, and obviously because it's if this is really going to take me an hour, then it's only going to be 33 minutes on the time that you would be if you do it at ×3, and if it was ×7, obviously it's a seventh of its time. Now ×3 is too jerky in my personal opinion, so ×3 at a push, ×4 depending on what you're doing. Baling's not too bad, I could get away with ×4, but it all depends on how big you want the slot, and I do prefer ×3 because it's less jerky, so I prefer it so it's more comfortable for you, the viewer, than the traditional ×5 or ×7 that a lot of people do it at. I just don't like that. I don't think it's nice for you to watch. So yeah, I stick to my guns, and it's ×3 or maybe ×4 a push if I need to squeeze in a little bit more. But with that in mind, I am going to say my words. Yes, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. And there we were, done. Just have a quick look at this. I think we had 79 last time in this session, and we've done 70. So wow. So it is 149 bales. I mean, it does look a lot. It does. I mean, I remember when I always do still think of 100 bales as quite a large amount. We're not going to do the. It is difficult to do the alignment, and also it's been a long session, so I just wanted to. We'll just literally finish this. I think what I'd like to do though is to go through till October morning, because obviously, it should be. I think it was the first day, so it should be. Well, we'll have a look at the dark green. Let's pack this away as well. I very rarely do. There's not much to pack away on this one. Right, okay then. So we'll pop. Do we need? No, we don't need anybody over here. Yeah, we could do the lineman and that, I know, but it is difficult. You literally now. Will we need this over here, or will we be baling? I might do some baling tomorrow with the straw. In which case, I'm actually going to need the baler. The Anderson not really so important. Yeah, we'll take the baler across, so that next session, when I've done the headlands, I'm going to literally do some baling whilst the sunflowers are. I mean, it's not a very big field, but yeah, I mean, we can. Well, I can get quite a bit of baling done. It is. I can't leave it anymore. It really is quite bad. So leave. Yeah, it is. I don't want to be leaving it forever. We can convert it to manure, although to be honest, mind you, I am missing a trick. Now that we are getting a lot more manure, as in if we're doing the straw conversion, then what we ought to do is take some of the manure out, stick in the BGA. I think that again it's just as bad on manure. We'll have a quick look, but I'm almost sure it's a really pathetic amount every single day that it actually does. But even if we stick 8 tons in or 10 tons, it's still a little bit more energy money than it would have been without doing that. So I'm chuffed with where we're going though. We are staying up quite high quite frequently. Yeah, we really are. I mean, our equipment is doing well. We've got 2 Bredals, lots of trailers, 3 trailers, and then 2 low loaders if you include the Mack Trucker one as well. Now let's not block the way either. Yeah, I pulled everything down here for a reason, so as not to get in the way. We're going to grab this slurry on camera. Did start everybody's in. Oh, no, I thought I'd shifted the John Deere out of the way. Oh, and I didn't start your engine. Now I think. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, I can if I reverse. I was going to say, yeah, I can if I reverse to that. Now we've got the actual truck. It's not so difficult, not like when you've got the dolly and you've got it's a swivel axle basically, so we can actually should be able to get to this all right. And what I'd like to do is go through still a long swing. I'm not sure I'm gonna make. Oh no, should be all right. Straighten up a little without clanging into the post. Yes, so let's have a look. Yeah, so no BGA. We are allowed to put 30 tons of manure in, and it's actually that's quite respectable. Truthfully, how much manure have we got in here? We didn't stick that much straw in, did we? Aren't we doing something with it as well? Yeah, we were literally converting seeds from wheat, weren't we? So that should all really be done. If I can spit more words out, yeah, 98 tons. And I think it's January seeds are at their best. If I remember rightly, I usually sell them about, I've done this quite a few times. The seeds, it does make quite a deal, but I'm not sure on this whether we're actually going to break even, because truthfully on this I think wheat is probably worth more than seeds, which is a little bit sad. Well, it is according to what the time-saving stock check said, which is a little bit sad. It is really. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, the seeds, 98 tons, are worth, yeah, not even, that's about six, well, it is, no, it says 646 euros per ton. I mean, if you look at wheat, it's 549. It's really a marginal amount extra. Really, it's quite awful, truthfully. And so, we'll put some slurry in. Let's have a quick look at how much manure it is. It shouldn't be an awful lot. Yeah, but it's actually about what it was. Well, it's 2 hours on, so it's not really going to be enormous, is it? Food 76 ton straw. Do we grab another couple? It's not going down very quickly. I think we're okay. We'll grab some bales in the next session, that we really will. And we'll look at the green on the map. It has been a long session, so I apologize if I sound like I'm rushing a little. It's more that I am in a way, but I'm trying. Yeah, it is. That should be ready in the morning. So yeah, and then next, I think we're going to do the same here as I said on Neverland, because I think we can have enough crop to go through, unless, well, no, I mean, it was only really the enhanced animal system that was making everything go bad. I mean, obviously, when these, as these grow up through the winter, they are obviously going to take more food, but it's not going to, like, leap up enormously. So, right, anyway, let's just quickly check sales. There shouldn't be anything extra. I'm a little bit tempted with the RQ, but then I think, what is the point? You've already got a nice round baler. It does everything you need it to do. You've got the round. Why would you go out and buy another one as well? I want to be on 9 o'clock. Right. Oh, yeah, that's not too bad. Let's have a look at... That looks pretty good to me. So next session, we will be doing... Yeah, we will be definitely doing the harvesting. And I'm going to grab some of the straw off... Well, we've got... Actually, you can see my mouse. With the software that I'm recording at the minute, I've got literally ticked the box to see the mouse. Doesn't always show in the right place, though. But yeah, that field there we've got to finish. I think we pretty much finished that one, and then we've got field 15. So there's a lot of straw bales to actually be done, really. So that's the point. Can we put straw directly in this BGA? I don't think you can. No, you can't. No, so that's a no, definitely. Yeah, the best we can do is... Are we going to use... No, I think... Oh, wow. Now that has now shot up because it's not being actively used. I think what we're going to do is we'll do one more straw and slurry, and the seeds from wheat should now be done, so I think we can actually switch that off. So, yeah, that really should be... That's on selling, but we're not actually producing anything. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to stick on... manure and slurry and manure plus digestate. Yeah, it'll split it. It will split it between them all. They've all got equal priority, so it will actually do that. We will stick any excess manure because we're not going to need that much. It's a quarter, basically. No, you don't need manure to make that. You need the straw to make the manure. Yeah, that is right. But it is equal. So it does take quite a lot, actually, to do that. So we're not really going to be able to do that at all. All that. Yeah, we're going to have to concentrate that for a few months. And then when we've done that, that's why we're not making as much money, because we're not selling that. But you can't have it always. No, you can't. Well, that is the point, actually. We don't really need any more manure, do we? That 33 tons for us is... So I think we're going to go that and that. And it is already on selling. So, animals. Let's just see how well the pigs are doing. Wow, 50% to full grown. One more month, I believe, and that means that, slurry's up to 8 8 tons. Straw is down to 11. It's gone down 3. And yeah, I thought we could. We don't really need to rush to it, but I probably will stick a little bit of food in, and we'll get these done next session. But it has been a long session, so I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope that you're going to stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.